Once upon a time, there lived a man named Mr. Simeon, a humble farmer who lived in a remote village with his wife, Amora, and their 4 children, 3 boys and 1 girl. Life had never been easy for the family. They toiled from dawn till dusk on their meager plot of land, yet barely managed to scrape by. The eldest son, Kofi, had grown tired of their constant struggle and decided to seek better opportunities in the city. His old friend, Kwame, had beckoned him to come and hustle alongside him, promising that together they could change their fortunes. With his parents' blessings and hopeful hearts, Kofi left for the city, leaving behind his parents, his brothers Kwame and Juma, and his sister Amina. One fateful day, while Mr. Simeon and his family were cultivating their land, they stumbled upon a shiny stone buried in the soil. Intrigued, the second son, Kwame, examined it closely and confirmed their wildest hopes: it was pure raw gold. Bewildered and overjoyed, the family decided to call Kofi, who returned from the city to assess the situation. After taking the stone back to the city, Kofi was astounded to discover that it was indeed raw gold, worth a small fortune. With the money from selling the gold, Kofi returned to the village and announced their newfound wealth to his family. They decided to build a new house, as their current one was dilapidated and barely habitable. However, they agreed to keep their discovery a secret and planned to continue mining the gold discreetly. The younger son, Juma, being innocent and naive, unwittingly revealed the secret to his friend while playing at his house. The friend's father overheard the conversation and promptly informed Mr. Simeon's elder brother, who then conspired with another sibling to follow the family to their farm. Confirming the presence of gold, Mr. Simeon's elder brother called for a family meeting, demanding a share of the newfound wealth. During the heated meeting, it was revealed that Mr. Simeon had been cheated out of his rightful share of the family land, having been given only the particular piece where the gold was found. Despite the injustice, Mr. Simeon accepted his lot without complaint. However, when his brothers insisted on sharing the gold, Mr. Simeon refused, leading to violence. His brothers forcibly brought laborers to continue digging for gold, while Mr. Simeon, though outraged, chose to report the matter to the village king. The king, under the guise of siding with Mr. Simeon, secretly sent people to dig the land at night to claim the gold for himself. Meanwhile, the family fell into chaos. The siblings, driven by greed and anger, turned to a native doctor for charms to harm each other. Mr. Simeon watched helplessly as his siblings fought and killed one another over the gold, powerless to stop the madness. In the midst of this turmoil, Amora's friend heard of their plight and decided to help. She involved the government, which quickly intervened, seizing the land and placing security guards to prevent further conflict. By then, Mr. Simeon's family had all but destroyed themselves over the gold. After thorough investigation, the government recovered the remaining gold and awarded a portion of the money to Mr. Simeon. Though his family had been torn apart by greed, Mr. Simeon found some solace in the justice served. With the money, he rebuilt his life, focusing on the values of hard work and integrity he had always cherished. In the end, Mr. Simeon learned about the destructive power of greed, and he vowed to honor the memory of his family by living a life of simplicity and humility. The moral lesson of this story teaches us that greed and dishonesty can destroy relationships and lead to great suffering. True wealth lies not in material possessions but in the integrity, unity, and love within a family.